Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Yusril. Welcome back to space, or at least the rather wacky incarnation of it that is the space of Breathedge. And yes, those are the world's second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh largest reels of electrical tape. Somewhat fire-charred, one careful owner, and one minor test set later. I've packed up the bike, we have plenty of fuel, I have also made myself a repair tool, and the first order of business is going to be fixing this oxygen station. So, bring in the bike, which is totally not a converted vacuum cleaner, honest. Dismount, and we shall pull out our repair tool, pop in here, and trigger, critically, the oxygen station. Crink, crank, crink, crank, crink. Yay! We have an automated oxygen station, which I can use to refill my oxygen, hopefully indefinitely. Why they didn't just turn this area into life support, I do not know, but hey, such things are not for me to work out. Now, my next concern is here, because I have a pulled-out steering wheel that I can scan for some reason. I don't know why I want to scan it, but the game thinks I should, therefore I will. Pop out a scanner, which is certainly not a camcorder, modified with more duct tape. We have blueprint 2 of 4 for the steering wheel. I have a feeling I'm going to end up making my own ship to get out of here. Quick little jolt of oxygen again. One last glance around, make sure that we've got everything. There's some food pouches, but I'm not shy of food at the moment. Back out through what's left of the airlock. Ooh. Plating. I can get fabric off that if I need to. Remember, that's there. I'm not going to grab it at the moment. Inventory space is a bit of a luxury. No, I want to sit on the bike, not scan the bike. Let's move on again. So, oxygen station there. Objective marker over here. Let's go see what all the fuss is about. Forwards! To boldly go where several hundred corpses and possibly a few live crew have been before.
Communications can work without them.
And if not, well, we're probably just, well, no more hosts than we already are. Okay, let's see. We have a shuttlecraft.
Looks like someone tried to get inside the module using the shuttle as a battering ram. By the way, did you know that originally the heads of some battering rams were carved in the shape of a ram? That's an interesting fact.
It is indeed. I'm just hoping there's working oxygen in here. We have an airlock door. Okay. And we have air. Huzzah!
Is 46%, which makes the dispenser the safest tool for useless construction and wasting your time. Remember not to put the loose end of the electrical tape down your throat. The pilot entered the module. Well, partly. At any rate, his brains are scattered all over the corridor, and they most likely got into the vent and activated the airlock pressurization protocol. You need to find another airlock to get inside.
Oh. Well, that's, inconvenient. I suspect he's probably suffering from broken shoulders as well, not to mention death. Now, what do we got? Aha, a dispenser blueprint. Scans the blueprint. Blueprint for inductor, dispenser, and I need to find passage into the module. Also examine what? Okay, no. No. We'll just have the oxygen candles. And yoink. A red saucer with a pretty plate design on it. Nothing on the back. Why they had to take it online with them, though? Well, apparently you can take it with you. Until you smash into an asteroid after a bomb explodes your ship, then it turns out actually you can't. So, generator. A simple generator for producing electricity. It cannot be carried around. Although the flashlight would work much long. Ooh, that might be handy. Generator, flashlight, blueprints. Somewhere. Equipment. Flashlight. Dubious paint. Tape dispenser. When you're short on resources, constructing a 3-story mansion will be the best choice. What? Why would I even? Oh, who cares? I'm sure it'll come in handy at some point. For the moment, though, Grab the remaining oxygen candles, because those are always useful. And let's see if we can find another airlock. Flashlight. Well, that airlock is... Oh, right, yes. Little bit of a docking malfunction there, I think. Oops. Okay, we need another way inside. Looks like down and round might be the way to go here. Or up and over. Also, Babe has sent me a rather dubious waypoint. Allegedly, there are some fresh organic food materials over there, especially the little red and yellow ones, which just apparently I should eat a whole handful of in one go. Yeah, she's trying to get me killed. Okay. Right. I think our best option is probably going to be going round the asteroid at this point. Also, we need to check out a way of lowering the radiation, because that's still technically our primary objective, as well as, amongst other things, finding out just what it is we're meant to be doing out here. Right, exit here. Quick yoink in to refill my oxygen again. Happy, happy oxygen, happy, happy suit, happy, happy person. Because happy, happy person is not choking to death. Although the objective marker is still over there. Okay, let's get in the bike and get to the objective marker. I may have missed something. Fire the burner! You definitely need to look there and make sure that it's dangerous. Yeah, she's trying to kill me. There's absolutely not a giant electrical bomb there. Oh, right, that's kind of convenient for the secondary airlock, isn't it?
The service airlock. To be more precise, this was the service airlock. Unfortunately, now it's gone. But if you scan how its system works and get the necessary tools, we could try to repair it to depressurize the doors.
Huzzah! A construction kit. Okay, what do we need? Dispenser. Right. We need a dispenser, which means we need an inductor, which means we need a lot of tape, which means we need quite a bit of rubber, and various other resources that are scattered around the area in, I hope, sufficient quantities. If I am wrong about them being scattered around the area in sufficient quantities, then this is going to take a very, very long time to work out. The main problem is going to be rubber and electrical tape. Come on. I need rubber and or electrical tape. I also need the inductor. You know what? Let's head back to the processor and figure out exactly what it is I need to scrounge up and cobble together in order to get that airlock built and the door open. But first, let's make sure I don't suffocate. Again, that would be bad.
The service post. About 2 meters of high-strength alloy and no breaches in the security system. The object is classified, but I managed to download some information from the captain's bridge. You can remotely access the liner's core from here. This would be extremely useful. However, it is impossible to get inside unless you have an anti-armor weapon.
Well, that's of dubious value. I'm actually still looking for tape. Not sure what that happened. I'm guessing it's bad.
Autonomous oxygen station.
Huzzah! I like working on autonomous oxygen stations. Oh! Yeah! Okay, that would be bad. Let's not go that way. I think something might try to kill me. What's over here instead? Over here looks good. Over here looks safe. Over here looks like it's not going to get me shot.
I wonder how you find everything so quickly. Is it because of my hits?
Maybe. Maybe not. Right. Another engineering shuttle base. Hooray! Right. Please let there be oxygen.
That's a familiar way of repairing things. things. Did you study the same manual as well?
It is, yes. I don't think it worked for him, though. In fact, I think it works very badly. The insulation appears to have been improperly applied. Excuse me a second. Chicken! I need you. Don't worry, it's immortal. Oh, enhanced handy scrapper. Scan the enhanced handy
Know the
scrapper.
principles of electrical conductivity. However, it's a good idea to pour some melted metal on the handy scrapper.
Well, that's nice. I'm still looking for electrical tape, however. Space car. The first space car launched into play. Spaceman. We'll never know who exactly was Elon stuffed into that suit. Right, what do I need to make the... Well, amongst other things, I need thick electrical tape, I know that. But I'm still trying to make the tape dispenser so I can fix the airlock and therefore get myself in. The time, metal, and titanium, eh? Huh, and looks like an infinite durability, or at least so close to infinite as makes no odds. Handy scrapper. I will have to go and make one of those when I get back. I do, however, need one more shot of thick electrical tape, which means I need one more shot of rudder.
The design of the steering wheel is quite interesting.
Well, pop out my other scanner, and let's scan 3 of 4. Huzzah! I still don't know why I'm scanning all of those. Bunny? Bunny? Yeah, some things are best left unknown, I think. Very, very unknown. Anything in the supply cupboards as I can loot? No. No, it's just our friend, his enhanced handy scrapper, and still no bits for electrical tape. So, back on the bike. Yes, I have been exploring in that jump cut. Turns out I'm quite a long way from home. But at least there's a processor near here, which will save a lot of mucking about. So we have those bomb icons. They've been sending me those. I really don't want to know why she wants me to go over there. And we also have a distressing lack of rubber and or electrical tape. Well, let's swing back towards the station. We'll try that chunk of wreckage over there. The game world really is rather big, by the way. This is all the stuff you can't see from the earlier zones. I'm guessing the blue glowy thing over there is in fact the line's reactor core. My guess is that's where we're going to end up eventually, and probably terminally, given the way this game works. And again, we do have to survive, because, well, at some point we have to have our conversation with the coffin robot mafia. Yes, those are in fact a thing. At least in Breathedge. Parts the burners, or burns the farters. Either one is, well, suitable for our premises. Now, what have we got here? Yeah, this might be worth a look. A quick little exploration in here. Hope there's something worth salvaging. Ah, containers. Perfect. These usually have all sorts of goodies in them. They've got some refined metal as well, but that's not what I need. I need rubber and or electrical tape. That's plastic. That is not what I need. Break the containers. Handy scrapper. Always useful. Light bulbs, plastic. Rubber. I need rubber. Why can't I find rubber? Yes, I'm aware the oxygen's running low. Don't worry, I have a plan. I should point out that it is actually a fairly terrible plan and will only work a couple more times before I end up suffocating to death, but I plan to be back at the station by then. Okay. Still no rubber. That's irritating. Yes, thank you. I am aware that the ominous music is about to start playing. Happily, I brought an oxygen candle, so the ominous music can just sod right off. Thank you very much. Where did I leave the bike? There it is. So, So, engineering shuttle, random icons, oxygen station guarded by a very angry turret that I have to bypass somehow. String of stations leading back to the starting point, and of course, the liner itself. Huh. Alright, let's keep looking for our nice and handy supply of non-existent rubber. Alright, next fight. We'll try this one.
A small airlock that lets the liner's workers go into outer space.
Oh, well, that's handy. That will actually be useful. If I can get a scan of that, I am going to need that in order to make a working station. And yes, I'm aware that implies that I could be lost in space for some quite considerable time. Scan airlock. There we go. Corridor airlock blueprints acquired. Rubber and electrical tape still very definitely not acquired. Probably around here somewhere. Oh well. Back we go. And yeah, this way. Quick look at this along the way. Don't think there's going to be much of use. Ah, yes. A gentleman who attempted to apparently establish a potato battery. How dare he use such things for serious purposes? That is too much. Also cheating. He's actually running it off a regular 4.5 volt battery and not, in fact, the potato. Okay, back to the station, preferably before I suffocate and die horribly. Again. Alright, park the bike. Exit here. Here. Welcome home! First priority, some titanium, some refined metal, and one improved handy scrapper. Equipment, tools. Behold! An enhanced handy scrapper. I am going to swing it around and look like an idiot. However, I now have far more durability on my scrapper. Yeah, I can scrap all the things. And I might have to because I still haven't found any of that rubber and or electrical tape. Which is unfortunate. Okay, plan C, D, I suppose. Let's try... Those all out of reach. Let's try over here. Although 1 kilometre isn't actually that far away. I've got about 75 seconds travelling time at about 40 meters a second. I could get out to at least the closest of those bomb areas without any great difficulty. Huh. Okay, it's a terrible, terrible idea. It will probably get me killed, but we're going to investigate the bomb. I may or may not be about to discover that somebody did in fact set us up with the bomb. Will I have a chance? Will I instead have to make my time? I don't know. There's really only one way to find out. Start by refilling the tank. Also, double construction kits and grab a couple of spare oxygen candles just to be safe. Also, dump all my spare material. Okay, we are set. We also have an emergency oxygen station if I do need to set up a bit further out. Okay. Chug food, chug water, Not in that sequence. You can if you want to. Find the bike. Sit on bike. Point bike at bomb. Engage! As a certain dubiously French captain used to do. Hang on. Enhanced handy scrapper. Go. We have a construction kit, we have magnets, we have a battery. We do not, however, have rubber. Plastic, wiring, battery again, no rubber. What do I have to do to get some rubber or some electrical tape around here? Answer, probably go chase a bomb. Or just investigate all the other random shinies along the way. Both are valid strategies. Completely valid strategies. Do we have any... No, we don't. Forwards! Forwards, bold explorer! To infinity! And honestly, not very far beyond, because that would be a logical impossibility. No, really it would. You can't go beyond infinity. By definition, infinity is infinite. If you could go beyond infinity, it would not be infinite, and therefore it would not be infinity. What can I say? The Space Patrol were a bunch of amateurs. Right, one highly dangerous bomb site.
I will mark it.
Oh, thank you. Babe already
Looks like
did.
Storage for beef fuel pellets. They don't make these nowadays.
I can't imagine why. Alright, let's dump the oxygen station. This might be a place worth checking out. For all Babe has been trying to get me killed with various dubious things, it's possible it's just a translation error? Maybe. Oh, who am I kidding? She's trying to get me killed. Let us carefully investigate the totally not a death trap. The absolutely not a death trap. The utterly, completely safe synthetic manure. What do I want synthetic manure from? Why do you even want synthetic manure? What's wrong with the natural stuff anyway? Examine explosives blueprint. I'm going to have to blow something up, aren't I? On the other hand, synthetic manure is an excellent supply of, among other things, potassium nitrate, which, as any good chemist, or possibly member of a respectable FBI watch list can tell you, is a vital component in crude gunpowder. And if you're watching this video, congratulations, the FBI now have your address if you are within the jurisdiction of the United States of America. If you are not within the jurisdiction of the United States of America, please contact your local law enforcement and or counter-terrorist agency for suitable instructions on how you may turn yourself in and confess your clearly nefarious plans. Failure to confess is treason. Treason is punishable by death. Have a nice day, Cycle. Okay. Babe wasn't trying to get me killed. This is something of a surprise.
A container for transporting beef. Its casing is bloated, which indicates possible damage to its contents due to bad transport conditions. I don't recommend approaching such containers because of their possible explosion.
And absolutely not, because the container is quite literally full of shit. Right, where next? So another marker I can tackle. That's all. That looks dangerous over there. I do have to watch my range a little. 139 seconds of oxygen. Alright, let's head over here. We're about a kilometre out. The bike's got the fuel and the acceleration to get us there. I do have a couple of spare oxygen candles, but there'd better be a quick way back when I'm done, or this could get messy very quickly. Hang on. Hang on. What are those green... What's that green glowing line? Those green glowing lines look bad. Or at least ominous, in a potentially this could kill you kind of fashion. Only mildly ominous, then. Ooh. Communications antenna? What? What do you mean guns nearby? Oh, those are defense turrets? Yeah. Suppose I'd better find a way past them then.
Too many military personnel per square kilometer. It's definitely a sign of trouble.
On the other hand, I do have military personnel does mean military decrypting equipment. Why are there even military personnel on a space line array? Why did this thing even have guns? Am I risking my neck trying to do this? Okay, well, if I break line of sight on the gun, there is an airlock passage there. Huh. Okay, well, let's chance it. All I have to do is line up on the area, hit the burner, go, 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 go. Okay, so the turret is looking. Active range is on, but it doesn't have line of
Cluster
fire.
security robots detected. I'd recommend keeping out of their sight.
You don't say. Also, this appears to be a dead end, but there is a useful container on the other side. Okay, angry security robots. And also I am running out of oxygen. Handy. So, Babe is not a problem. The angry turret robots, however, most definitely are. Pop an oxygen candle. No ominous music today, thank you very much, sir. And let's head somewhere that's less likely to get me shot. Still haven't found that rubber or that electrical tape, which remains a problem. SOS, SOS, SOS. Well, I suppose we should check out at SOS. Someone was very clearly in danger here, and also possibly rather
Speakers
dead.
of the pleasure shuttle, ripped out and connected with the help of a cheap extension cord.
Ah, okay, well, let's have a look around. There we go. Ah, speakers. Not sure why I need speakers, but can't go very
Looks
wrong
like he was trying to attract attention by playing loudly on his guitar, his acoustic guitar, and using a speaker in space.
Ah, that's cute. Dave, it was never gonna work. Chances are you were just scaring them all off anyway. Severson. The Fish Princess, an underground recording of the band Severson. Sounds a big risk. Although there is even more by flashing the videotape with. Yes. I think we can guess what started the distress call. Okay, we have wiring. We still have no electrical tape. This is highly irritating. I get some more oxygen candles though, so at least I'm at less of a risk of suffocating. Well, temporarily. Tape, however. Tape. I need tape. The quest for tape must continue. Remember, we still have to fix that airlock. At which point we will doubtless have our polite introduction to the military bots. I think I'm just going to have to start breaking every single container I can find and hoping for the best. Or I could dismantle a couple of the oxygen stations and hope that I have some luck there, because those do have tape in their construction line. Might be able to salvage some better. Ooh, what's this? Oh, you look interesting. You look very interesting. Do you have electrical tape, though? That is the question. Searchlight on. We've got some metal. We've got some titanium.
An intact monitoring cabin. If we find some cameras that are connected to it, then we can see something useful.
Oh, goody. It appears to be locked. Normally, you'd expect the cameras to give you a hint as to what was going on before you got there, but apparently you've got to find the cameras first, at which point you will know what is going on at the camera's location, and therefore the monitoring station is of dubious use. Oxygen candle, hello. Right. Back on the bike. And where else have we got to check out? Let's have a quick glance over here, although I think we may have looked here already. Maybe we are just coming at this problem from a different angle after all. And yes, that was an entirely deliberate pun. But I may have missed something in my earlier rush. And also the fact that I did not have the flashlight when I was last here. So we've got plastic, titanium, resin, metal. Well, plenty of fuel if I need it. Water. Useful, but not of immediate use. And we're back to the engineering shuttle. So, let's sweep around again. Trundle, trundle, trundle. Check the coffin bay where we found the containers. Right. On the brakes. Pull out the soon-to-be obsolete handy scrapper. Bonk, 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 bonk. Scissors, plastic. You cannot fly to Normandy, they kill you, I know. The thing is, I mean, some of the information has been dubious. Some of it, however, has actually been useful. Aha, rubber! We have the rubber! We also have a construction kit. Perfect. Our quest is complete. We can construct the inductor, we can fix the airlock, we can get on to the next stage. Let's go! Back to the engineering shuttle. Well, a engineering shuttle. The other engineering shuttle is actually over there. Forwards, forwards, forwards. We are back on mission. Such things can now be done. Right, exit the shuttle. Well, exit the bike. It's not really a shuttle. Enter the shuttle. Enjoy glorious party music, properly approved and patriotic. And check remaining bits that I need. So, equipment, items, explosives. If you blow up 1 can of beef, you blow up 8 cans, you start war. That's why there's only 6. Safety first, of course. Technically, there are only 2 cans in the design, but that's besides the point. Okay, titanium battery resin to make oxygen candles. Large oxygen candles. However, what I need is equipment, tools, dispenser. Battery, inductor, refined metal twice, thick tape twice. So, what we got? Rubber for making of electrical tape. Well, I don't actually need it because I've got 2 shots of rubber anyway, so we'll just store that again. I also need refined metal once, batteries, inductor, and 1, 2, 3, 4, make some more refined metal, and this should, oh wait, tape. I have tape in inventory, good. So, construction time. We require, amongst other things, thick electrical tape, shiny refined metal, 10 times brighter for only 4 times the metal, and then we should be able to make our dispenser. Huzzah! Automatic tape dispenser completed. Next stop, the airlock. Also, quickly have a drink. Nom. And lose that. And that. And that. And that. Right, back to the airlock to see what further perils and adventure and resources await us. And also possibly slightly off-key comedy. Burn, 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 burn. To the space station. With the power of a rocket motor and the farts of 3 shawarma kebabs. 1 on the original, 2 on the improved version. Actually, yeah, technically I did eat all 3 kebabs, so strictly speaking, this is being powered by 3 shawarma kebabs, and also 2 liters of extremely dubious alkalized water. I don't know why they had to do that in the process, so I could have turned that out myself, saved on energy. Let us go and fix the airlock with electrical tape. Well, they say all you have to do is slap it on and it'll seal even the most high pressure of leaks. I may or may not be exaggerating the advertising for comic effect. Okay. Hit the brakes. Exit. Pop my dispenser into tool 2. Right. And, ooh, I can reconstruct the airlock. Hit brakes. Reconstruct. Module isn't selected. Select module. Corridor tube. Corridor. Compartments. Airlock. Depending on which side, you can get into it. Yes. Okay. How do I know which module I want to select? Probably I want to select a corridor airlock. Or an airlock. Aluminium and titanium. Huh. This is fascinating. That is my construction tool. Or, dispenser required. Module isn't selected. Select module. Try to remember that I am in fact about to suffocate and stop faffing about with the airlock stuff. Right, oxygen candle. Yes, oxygen candle, because I'm rather more than 20 seconds away from the next thing. So, what do I need to make an airlock? I require 1 shot aluminium, 2 shots titanium. Should work. I just have to get back to the base and pick up some aluminium and some titanium. So, back we go. They could have mentioned that that would be required, but hey, I suppose it's on me for not reading the manual. So, back at the broken airlock with materials to construct a new airlock. I have compartments, I have airlock, also corridor airlock. Yes, definitely standard airlock is what I need here. And what I need now is to confirm small airlock required. Right. Dispenser required. Can I just get a scan of the... Scanning is not required. I'm trying to reconstruct this airlock. Module isn't selected, so I need a small airlock. Ah, here we are. Small airlock. Confirm.
Almost perfect. However, your biometric data shows a fit of acute frustration with the visual implementation of the construction system that doesn't match the given developer's promises and screenshots. The Breathedge agency is trying to take care of its customers' mental health, therefore I have to start stimulating your brain to create visual hallucinations.
Oh.
Your construction will look
Hey!
there may be some side effects that are not worth paying attention to.
Ah. Yes, there might in fact be some small things not worth paying attention to. Okay, do we have a working air supply? This is important.
Central interphone. If there's anything left undamaged there and you don't try fixing it, then we have a chance.
Hooray! Wait, what? Also, we have air, which is vitally important. And gravity, even better. Now, the central interphone. Oh, oxygen candles, always handy. First aid kit, even handier.
A detailed plan of the service module. If you find the missing information, you can create such a module yourself. Who knows for what purpose?
Yes, who knows indeed. Always handy. Only mildly creepy. Right, one sick bay. Yes, comrades, this is completely safe. Absolutely nothing can go wrong in space when you are with the Breathedge Corporation. And if you believe that, then congratulations. Your naivete will not last long. Use vending machine. What did I just...
Before using such water, it's recommended to boil it first and then pour it out.
It is strictly forbidden to throw cigarette butts or other objects into the dispenser, clog or damage the dispenser area, try to remove objects from the dispenser without special equipment. Right, okay, I don't know what I just did to the immortal chicken. I suspect the immortal chicken now has an immortal hatred of all human life lodged in its tiny avian brain. Good news! We found the central infophone.
Seems like during the crash, they smashed their heads against the console, which now appears to be non-functional. It's a shame that airbags are not provided in spaceships. The
This
observation
is
post
indeed
was
a
broken
shovel.
before the crash. All the records are missing. Looks like a diversion.
Hooray! Yes, that might actually have left a bit of a dent. But at least he had a beer.
Unlike
and
modern radios scattered
things.
throughout the area, this one uses outdated technology that even you can reproduce, probably.
Oh, thank you. Also, that was the last charge of that scanner. I'm going to have to go build another one at some point. However, our concern is glorious space infophone and glorious space mosaic, there to inspire all who are here.
The Interphone is out of order, which is to be expected from a commonplace indie video game where the main gameplay is based on, oh, wait, it actually is in order. However, communications are down and the antenna needs to be fixed. Again.
Yay. Right, well, that's simple enough. All we have to do is fix the antenna. No, really, we actually have to fix the antenna. The game is not winding us up here. So that will be a problem for next episode. We'll have to go back outside, fix the antenna, and then... Oh, hang on a second.
You need a special pass, which is issued only to employees of the liner.
Or we could just do this the old-fashioned way. There is absolutely no way that this could go wrong. It does conveniently allow me to actually, you know, clear some inventory space and get the old and obsolete handy scrappers out of the way so that I have my new and improved enhanced titanium handy scrapper. And also so I'm not carrying 3 spares around at any given moment. Huzzah! Yes, the riddle of steel has been solved.
The antenna miraculously remained intact. You may start debugging. But where's the antenna? I wanted to use the audio file from the first chapter to reduce the cost of development. Looks like it wasn't the antenna that caused a problem, but these broken wires. You need to deal with it.
Well, the Green Universe was here, and, well, we have an easy way of dealing with broken wires. Chicken, I need you.
I don't think it'll help.
You'd be surprised. I need a repair tool. The electricity is neutralized. Yeah, right, I see. Neutralize the wires.
I don't think it'll help.
So you say. Okay, we got a bit in. We're going to have to keep using the chicken. I don't think it's going to approve of this. Come on.
I don't think it'll help.
Ah. Shows what you know. Keep neutralizing.
I don't think it'll help. The broken wires problem is solved. Try to catch a signal from Normandy.
Hooray! Also, Green Universe
It's
was
too
here.
stupid, even for Green Universe radicals.
Access code Bluebell. Bypass the defense, take the records, assist the object as much as you can. Okay,
Looks like we got the
clearly...
one responsible for the missing records from the observation post. Although the corpse is here, the records are missing, which is not quite logical.
Or somebody else decided to kill him and then proceed to attempt to blame the Green Universe. Or maybe it actually was the Green Universe and this was in fact a cunning plan designed to throw us off the scent. Regardless, well, they are clearly traitors and therefore must be dealt with. Now, can we find the Normandy? If somebody can hear us, this is the crew of the FINO shuttle Normandy. We've got some water, food, and the cool captain is even radiation-proof. Our shuttle is damaged a bit, but the captain is trying to fix it.
It's
We'll wait for you at these coordinates.
Even with a serious decrease in the core's activity, it still must be extremely uncomfortable there.
I see some activity. You remember that you like to get violence, eaten and killed, and perhaps not in such an order. Don't fly there, please. So, I need a scanner. I need to go and get the encrypted tapes to find other locations
Have you ever
of
heard
interest.
of cannibalism among astronauts? Even if you take into account your excessive consumption of water and food, resorting to this would not be easy.
Indeed. And that is why I suspect they may not be entirely leveling with me. Or may not be entirely human. Or human at all. Such mysteries will, however, be solved in a future episode of Breathedge. Until next time, comrades, farewell.